Hawaiian Islands to Orient, contact clearance for every 126.5.
And Chalk 6 is taking fire. Okay, convert south of the river. I see you coming to the red tracer. I just called him. You see him well.
Since the dawn of the first age, by the elders it was foretold, a mighty pure that would rise when needed most. Their words would inspire enlightenment among the common. As it was prophesied, it has come to pass. Everybody has a podcast.
Man, well, you know, I've been watching the news, like everyone else, is kind of checking things. And did you guys hear of the twerking video that was on YouTube? It got like 6 million hits of the girl doing the twerking dance on the door, and her roommate comes in.
And she caught on fire.
Have y'all seen that?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite things. And you guys, you explained it, Billy, but to the listeners who haven't seen it, there's a viral video. I guess it's a month or two old, and it's a girl, and she decides she's going to twerk, so she gets on, and she's doing a handstand, right, against her apartment door, and she's shaking her ass, and her roommate walks in, opens the door, she falls over and catches on fire.
You explain it, Billy, but let Ryan explain it.
No, absolutely. Well, I don't think I put the door in, but there's candles all over the table, and the girl catches on fire, and the video quickly cuts. Right, It quickly cuts, and the first time I saw it was probably like a Facebook video. Somebody had shared it or something, and I immediately sent the link to a couple people of mine because I thought it was funny as shit. Right, but after the Miley Cyrus incident with when she twerked at the VMAs, this video really took off. And news companies like local news and also worldwide news was running with it, and there was people actually talking about the dangers of twerking and is Miley Cyrus to blame and all types of shit. Right? They just ran with it.
Warning: it might make you a whore.
Yeah, but it was just insane to me because like at this time we thought the video was still legit, and I remember seeing that stuff, just thinking how stupid have we become, right? Well, a couple nights ago, Jimmy Kimmel on his show had the girl on and was talking about the actual video, and then they dropped a bombshell that the video was just basically a farce. Like, it was all made up. It was like a skit. The girl was actually a stunt lady, and they just did it, posted it on the internet, and didn't publicize it at all, and just let it sit out there for a while. And the Miley Cyrus thing blew up. So my point of it is how insane is the media? Or, we call them the media, but they're not journalists anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, they take something off the internet and they run with it and they try to make it a social story. What do you guys think about that? I mean, first of all, the Jimmy Kimmel part of it was fucking hilarious because that's one of the best troll jobs you could possibly do.
Yeah.
And then he kind of, threw the Wizard of Oz shroud off on a show, which is great for him. But what do you guys think about the side of it where, the media just took this and just made something out of nothing? What are your thoughts, Clark?
It had like 10 million views, didn't it?
Yes.
Before they like announced, and I bought it because I have that little faith in people. Like,
right.
Absolutely, this happened. But it was so subtle. She wasn't like, "Here's my bottle of alcohol and my lit candle." Like, no, it was already there. She didn't even touch it. She just started dancing, and like, she wasn't a very good dancer, so it felt real, And then boom, it happened. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. Like, this is all right. But the fucking media is fucking bullshit. Anderson Cooper's a CIA agent, anyways. But the fact is that they're distracting away from Syria, and they're distracting away from all the other bullshit that really matters with this stupid bullshit.
Ryan, what'd you think?
I've got a lot of opinions on this video. So first of all, genius play on Mr. Jimmy Kimmel's part. As you guys know, I'm a huge Adam Carolla fan, and him and Adam Carolla are basically best friends. So I've heard a lot of stories about Jimmy Kimmel, and he is a huge prankster. Notoriously known for being one of the nicest guys out there, but huge prankster, loves practical jokes. So this just sounds just like something he'd fucking do. One example Adam talks about I think is hilarious. When they were doing the Man Show together, in the break room, they noticed there was like a little piece of bacon on a table. And Jimmy Kimmel took that piece of bacon, and he put a push pin through it on a cork board, and he put a note on it, and it said, "In exactly 1 year to this date, I will eat this bacon." And exactly 1 year later, he did. He ate that bacon. That's just kind of the guy he is. Like, he's just a funny guy. They love like cracking up, and doing jokes. So this sounds exactly like something that he would do. I think
Surely he swapped the bacon for a fresh piece, right?
probably not, man. I don't think bacon goes bad. I think it just dries out, and it's all
Turns into jerky.
Yeah, it's all preserved all the fuck anyways, I'm sure. So originally I thought this is a great prank, and I thought this is beautiful how just anybody can put a video up and it'll go viral. Did Jimmy Kimmel get lucky is the question you have to ask yourself, right? Obviously this is funny, but did he get lucky? The second question you have to ask yourself is how many other videos does he have out there, sitting out there, just trying to get him to blow up?
None.
You sure?
Yeah.
The third thing.
Case closed.
It's over, right?
On to the next topic.
I'd like to thank everybody for listening. Everybody has a podcast. Good night.
No, he has none because he knew what to put up. I'm sure he didn't just randomly upload a video and walk away. He sent it to some key people.
Well, that's what I was going to say, and I had kind of thought this before, but just until Billy started talking, I had not thought about it to this extent. Obviously, I bet you there's some back-end money exchanging hands. There's some stuff going on. Like you said, probably a couple key websites were handed the video. Furthermore, check out this little conspiracy theory. You're going to like this, Clark. I bet you $1 million 2 months ago when they submitted that video, they knew Miley Cyrus was going to do that dance. Because we all agreed last week drunk that this Miley Cyrus thing is nothing but just a scam. It's a play by her publicist. They know exactly what they're doing. They know it's going to get people to talk. I think Jimmy Kimmel knew about this too, and he knew that if he put his video out 2 months ago, waited a month, let her shake her nasty ass, that it would blow up. I think this is all just cleverly plotted and played.
Well, I think maybe because obviously the Miley Cyrus video of the song that kind of is about twerking. So I bet he thought because of that song, this video would take root. What I bet he didn't anticipate is her performance on the VMAs that was so outlandish that dominated the news cycle for so long. And I bet you guys are both right. I think that was probably his plan because of the song. He knew it'd be popular and he knew the video would get hits, but maybe he didn't expect it to take off like it did.
Or, and this is a real conspiracy theory if you guys really want to hear conspiracy theories.
Let's do it.
I believe that somebody from the New World Order decided that she was going to make an ass out of herself on the VMAs. She's going to put that shitty video, and then Jimmy Kimmel's going to do this to cover up all the bullshit that's going on in Syria. Said it. Boom.
I don't think any of that stuff is covering up the Syria stuff. I think the people who choose to watch that and not pay attention to Syria would not be paying attention to Syria anyways.
That's very true because there's Real Housewives of every city on nowadays. The funniest part of the Kimmel thing, I thought, was the unveiling, how he unveiled it.
Oh, beautiful!
I didn't see it live. I saw it on via YouTube. But he goes, well, the video cut off real fast, right? And he's like doing an interview with the girl, and she's like, yeah, and she's like, well, we have exclusive video of the rest of the scene. So they play it, right? And I believe was the girl that fell on the table wearing a pink top and yoga pants?
Yeah, like yoga pants, pink shirt.
So she catches on fire, right? And all of a sudden the guy comes running through the door in a pink top and yoga pants, and it's Jimmy Kimmel with a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a real nice touch.
Yeah, that was really good.
I love everything about this. When I saw that video, I was blown away. I don't know how much back-end dealings, I don't know how much money actually went into this. I'm sure it was more than they're going to let on, but I still think this is super clever. This is great, man. I mean, like, as much as I love Dave Letterman, Jay Leno's huge. Like, you just don't see the creativeness from these guys that some of these guys coming up are doing. You know,
am I the only guy who doesn't like Jimmy Fallon and does not like Conan O'Brien or David Letterman?
I like Conan. Yeah, I'm a Conan fan.
So, I don't like any of them.
Oh, I do like Conan. Conan and Jimmy Kimmel and Letterman is just a classic. I'm sure he'll be out in a couple years.
I think Craig Ferguson's pretty funny.
Well, yeah, he is. Really
Craig Ferguson is great.
The one thing that kind of beats me down about Letterman, but also makes me respect what he did, is he did that tired old bit, the top 10, for how long? But he had such brand recognition with his name, and his show was on so long that even though it was total shit, kind of like Saturday Night Live the last 10 years, even though it was just total shit, people still tuned in, for his bit. So you got to respect that guy.
I thought you were talking about the thing that you were going to respect was whenever he banged that, what was it, fucking his intern or whatever?
Dude.
I was like, totally respect that. Like, I get it.
Well, so, yeah, he used to bring her on for bits all the time. It was like his intern at the time, like 10 years ago, because I used to watch this all the time with my grandma. He'd bring her on, and she was like, they'd make fun of her on the show. He was fucking her the whole time, man. Like, go Dave Letterman.
He was giving her more than the bit, that's for sure.
He's giving her a lot of bit.
In my mind, I'm going to pretend that absolutely no back-end money or dealings went into this Jimmy Kimmel thing, and I'm just going to pretend it was all 100% viral and it just played out and that he's that awesome. I'd like to believe that. I really hope, against hope, that's what it is, because I think that's genius. It made my week.
Yeah, what I thought was funny, too, was the interview with her. She was saying that her friends were contacting her saying, is this you? Are you okay? Is this you? And they kept basically denying, because the press just would like try to mob her email address tied to that YouTube account to try to get an interview. And I just thought it was cool how they laid low. Like, they just let it ride, you know? Really good patience. And goddamn, it's funny. It's even funnier now, you know?
Girl got some booty meat, let me just say that much.
Clark likes him. How'd you describe it to me a week or two ago, Clark? You said, oh, yeah, man, she's got a body I like, really short with a fat ass.
Yeah, short, skinny, fat ass.